let you go. Girl, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon.
My glasses on, do I want my glasses off? Do I want to see or do I want to glare? Okay. Hey y'all, it's Korilamone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to do a cook with me and then I'm gonna do a Q&A. I asked y'all to ask me some questions on my Instagram, so I'm gonna be answering them while I cook. Tonight I am making some Chipotle bowls. It's one of my favorite things to make. It's quick, easy, simple. You just need you some chicken, tenderloins, some cheese, mozzarella, or whichever cheese you want. I just use a mozzarella, lettuce, some rice, pinto beans, and then your seasonings. And then sometimes I like to add my tortillas with it and kind of like crispy them up and make them like a slash, a bowl, and a burrito. So that's what I kind of like to do with my Chipotle bowls. And then you can kind of put whatever you want in your bowls. If you like all the guacamole and all the extra stuff, then cool, do you. This is just what I like. I'm simple, basic. I don't need all the extra stuff. So let's get on with this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on with it. So I have already prepped everything. I washed my chicken already. I've kind of started cutting everything and just starting to prep it and stuff like that before I season it. Washed it, put everything together. So I'm gonna start answering questions while I am prepping my chicken to be seasoned and good things like that. So we're gonna start answering questions. Let's start with some basic me questions. And also thank you again for everyone who went to my Instagram and asked me questions. I truly appreciate it. It just shows how much you care, and yeah, I love you. Thank you. So the first question is, where am I from? So I am originally from Louisiana. Some people do not know that, and I'm from Louisiana. I grew up in Louisiana, born and raised. Well, technically, I would say halfly raised, because half of my life I was raised in Louisiana, and then half of my life I was raised in Texas. Most of my childhood was in Louisiana, though. I'm from Shreveport, 318. If you know. And so now, currently, where my mama and my sister are, they're in Arlington, Texas. So that's like 3 hours from Houston, like 3.5 hours from Houston. The next question is, what is my major? I'm a journalism major. I'm in hopes. This is a two-part question. So what's your major and what's your career? I saw that question a lot. I'm a journalism major, and I am wanting to become an NFL sports reporter. As you can tell, or as some of you may know, I literally love football. Like, I love it. It has become literally the only thing that I like to watch on Sunday nights is football. So now that the season is pretty much over and the last game is going to be the Super Bowl, I'm not going to have much to watch, but it's cool. I want to be an NFL sports reporter. Yeah, my goal one day is to report at the Super Bowl. So yeah, I didn't have the correct knife to cut my chicken with, but it's okay because I still know what I'm doing and how to cut it, okay? I didn't cook chicken too many times. Now we're gonna move on to the next question. What made you choose your major? Honestly, I knew I've always wanted to be a reporter, so it literally came like literally just second nature. And then I love to read and write, so obviously, you know, all of that is a big part of journalism. So when picking my major, it was honestly a no-brainer what I wanted to do. So yeah. The next question is, how's school going? So it was good. You know, we all have our struggles sometimes where school can get very overwhelming, but as of right now, it's going. It's not too bad right now. I'm just drying my chicken right now, by the way, so my seasonings can stick well. So first, you're gonna want to use your garlic powder. I'm lying, onion powder. My little sister, she said, who's the best little sister ever? Girl, I only got one sister, so obviously it's you, but whatever. I'll let you have your few minutes of fame. Y'all, I am in the dorms kitchen. Like, each floor has a kitchen, but I'm on the 4th floor, so when people are walking by, they're just like, yeah, girl, watch my YouTube video, Korilamone. Anyways, let's go on. What motivates you to keep going in your practice? School, faith, day to day? Definitely God. Like, he is everything to me. Like, every single day I end my nights with Bible study. I just feel like that's just the best way to end your night. For me personally, I know some people do it at the beginning of the day, but I, just say my prayers at the beginning of my day and then I go home. But at the end of the night, I like to just close it out. No social media, none of that for the rest of the night, and all my time is devoted towards God. So that's what I do, and that's what keeps me going, because without Him, nothing is possible. Like, nothing is possible, and this literally goes for everyone. Nothing is possible without having God on your side. Just period, point blank. Nothing else to say about that. The question is asking, when did my joy for my major come or start? I think my enjoyment really started when I joined Kooks TV. If you don't know what Kooks TV is, it's exactly what it's in the word. It's just the school's TV station that has like sports, entertainment, news, stuff like that. And that's when it really started for me, because I was really getting a taste of my field and what I would have to do. Like, we would have to write our own scripts. We would have to during the game, we would have to be trying to write a script while the game is going. So the rush of just trying to keep up play by play while writing the script is what really just was like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, it's just another vibe. Like, it's just another atmosphere that is just so much fun. So yeah. So now that we got our chicken seasoned, I'm gonna go ahead and get the thing going so it can start cooking. I only have one pot right now for my rice and my beans, so that's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but we're gonna get there. So right now we're just gonna start and go ahead and get this chicken going, and we're gonna pause on the questions for now. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some oil on the hot plate, just so it don't just stick or whatever. Hold up. Alright, we're gonna let that cook and do its thing. Then I'm gonna start my water. I'm gonna start the water for the rice, because the rice takes just a little bit longer to cook. So while we waiting on that the water to kind of come on, the next question is, do you share housing with someone? Or is it just me? I stay at the Quads. Basically, it's like a 4-bedroom type of thing. Like everybody has their own bedroom, and the only thing we share is the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom. It's like the actual toilet side is by itself, and the actual shower side is by itself. Honestly, there's always only been 3 of us lived there, but one of the girls moved out this semester. So now it's just me and another one of my suite mates to get the Ross. What's been your motivation to do content creation? It allows me to be myself. I've always loved being on camera. Like, that's literally my career. I just feel like, you know, who wouldn't? Hold on. I don't have my scissors. Don't judge. Ooh, that chicken smelling up. That's probably way too much rice. Look how much rice I just used. It'll be for lunch tomorrow, because that's why I cooked 4 chicken strips, because it'll be for lunch tomorrow. Turn it up some so this rice can start cooking. Come on, I'm hungry. Define your raw and uncut college experience. It's been a whirlwind. Like, it's been tears, it's been laughter, it's just been a whole lot, because my freshman year, I got homesick. Like, at first, I was good. Like, fall semester, I was good, you know, because it was the parties. I was turning up. I was just living life. Do you hear me? But then when spring semester came, my freshman year, I got really homesick. Like, I was just so, like, sad. Like, I was so sad. Like, I was just honestly just ready to go home. And it wasn't any bad reasons particular as to why I was ready to go home. It was just, I was just like, okay, now the real stuff is kind of happening. Like, you know, there's really no more parties spring semester, you know. Ooh, okay. Hold on. She started popping. Hold on, y'all. It's moving right along. Spring semester, that's when, like, I was kind of just, I'm going to be honest, I was really feeling the depression a little bit. Not like any bad things. It's just, you know, I was just kind of super down. And then I honestly was staying to myself spring semester. Like, it was just me. And then obviously my roommate, Brianna, who was my roommate at the time, you know, she was working. So how it was we would go to class early in the mornings, and then when she's done with class, she goes to work. And so she was at work, you know, kind of the rest of the evening, and then by the time she's getting off work, I'm already winding down, already sometimes in bed. And then when I'm in bed, she would be going out to the, like, study area in the hallway to study. So by the time she would come back from studying, I would already be asleep. So it was just like that every single day. So sometimes I wasn't even able to see her. First semester I did work. Second semester I didn't. Yeah. But I was gonna say junior year, but sophomore year came, and I was just feeling a lot better, like ready to really take on the world type stuff. Like, you know, once you get that experience of your first year of college, you're like, okay, I know what to expect, I know what to do, I know what to do and what not to do. So sophomore year has been kind of cool. It's been fun. I've met a lot of people this year, and I'm just so blessed to be able to call them my friends. So yeah, sophomore year is pretty good so far. Can't complain. We're still waiting on the chicken, y'all. And then the rice taking forever. Well, I just put it on, so I'm gonna bump it up some. But it's cooking, the water boiling. It's just gotta cook. We just gonna keep on watching everything, because I don't want no fire to start, none of that. I already started an alarm once, and that's because I burnt my bacon. College advice. I would definitely say it's almost like high school. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost like high school, but just 10.0. The saying is still real. You're gonna lose some friends and you're gonna gain some friends. That's still real. Just, you know, kind of be careful who you call your friends as well. You know, everybody do not got your best interests at heart. Keep that in the back of your pocket. Always be ready for anything. And not in a bad way, just be ready school-wise, be prepared. When you go to class, be prepared. You know, have your stuff together. And I mean that academically and socially. Your first few days of classes, kind of try to meet people. Like, meet your classmates. Like, if you're sitting by someone who kind of look really cool to, you know, approach, and they not giving off weird vibes, you know, talk to them. Because it's going to come a day where you miss class, and you need to text them and be like, hey, what y'all did in class? Can you help me with the work? You know, or can you something, you know, befriend those people. Don't be scared. Ask questions, because this stuff gonna get hard. Not gonna lie, period, point blank, it's gonna get hard, and you're gonna need classmates to rely on if you have to miss class. That's just a big pointer. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna let some cooking going because I want a snack. I brought me an oatmeal cream pie because I'm hungry, y'all. So I'm gonna give me a little break in, let this kind of cook up some, so I'm not answering all the questions while this is just cooking. So, like you see, my chicken and my rice is done. My rice is over there, kind of cooling a little bit. Me personally, I like to clean as I go, so when I'm done cooking, I don't got that many dishes, little to none dishes to wash. You know, if you don't do that, then yeah, I don't want to cook with you if you don't do that. Everything is moving right along. I'm gonna start on my tortillas. Just put my butter and stuff on it and let it get crispy. Ooh, let me turn the fire down some. Now that you know that I'm from Louisiana, there's still a lot of words that I say that are very country. So if you don't know what I'm saying, then look it up. So the next question is, what did I wish I knew before coming to college? All right, my beans done. I don't know what I wish I would have known, so we can probably come back to a question. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna keep going. I really don't know. Actually, I lied. How much college actually costs? Let's keep that in mind. Let me let y'all on a little secret. I didn't know that I was gonna have to pay for my textbooks in order to do my homeworks, quizzes, and stuff like that. I didn't know I would have to be buying textbooks every single semester in order to access my homework. Like that, I just never understood that. One, I didn't already pay for the class, so shouldn't the textbook come with the class and you didn't already pay for the class through tuition? That I didn't know. Like, that's crazy to me. And then you can have 4 books. Like, and then each of the books can be $100, $68, $100. That blew me away my freshman year, because that is the most stupidest thing I have ever heard of, to have to pay to do my homework. Like, that's just wow. Just taking it day by day. Whipping in the kitchen, hey, whipping in the kitchen, whipping in the kitchen, whipping in the kitchen, whipping in the kitchen. This is honestly my favorite part. It's just so, like, I don't know, like, satisfying. I don't know why or how, but it is. What was my favorite thing in high school? So some of you probably don't know this, but I used to dance since high school. So that was one of my favorite things to do, and that was to dance. Yeah. I don't know why I tried to do that. How long did it take to start my YouTube channel? So I actually started my channel. I started my channel in my senior year of high school, I believe. But I didn't really start making videos and putting anything on it was until the summer of, you know, my senior year. And then I started just really, really getting serious in college. And then I kept taking like pauses and breaks because I was still just trying to get used to being in school. So I took a lot of pauses and breaks. But this year I'm really trying to be consistent, and so far I've been posting every single week. So I've been really proud of myself for doing that. So it can only get better from here. So yeah, and if you wanted to start a YouTube channel, start it. Don't care about what other people think of you, because that's how I was for a little while. Like I would just be like, you know, people are gonna think I'm weird because I want to do a YouTube channel, or people are gonna think this, or people are gonna think that. But you can't worry about what the next person thinks, because while you worried about what the next person thinks, they over there doing their own thing. Like, you gotta do it. And I had to kind of get out of that mindset of what are people gonna think of me, because at the end of the day, you are doing your YouTube channel for yourself, not for nobody else, you know. And if it's something that truly makes you happy and you're passionate about it, you're not gonna worry about what nobody else think about you, because are they paying your bills? No. You know what? This one gonna have to, like, I done talked for at least 2 minutes, I feel, and this dang on thing still not crispy. Alright, so we got everything, y'all. We is finally done cooking, because when I tell you I'm ready to eat and I'm tired of standing on my feet. So we got rice, we got beans, cheese, lettuce, our tortillas, and then we have our chicken. I don't know where my fork went. Hold up. First, I usually put the rice at the bottom, like literally how they do it at Chipotle. I mean, I don't got the little green stuff that they put in the rice, but this will do. And don't dog me, because I don't know what the green stuff is called. And then we take our beans. I like the pinto beans, you know, they just a little bit. What keeps you motivated? Definitely my mother. Like, she's so supportive. All of them, let me correct this, all of my family is supportive of me, but my mama has literally just been my girl. Like, she's my best friend for real. Like, she's the one person I know that ain't gonna never switch up and change on me, for real. So she's always motivating me, and you know, she's always down for whatever, to be honest. Whatever I choose to do, she's gonna support it. She's gonna give me her opinion. And let me say this, before I even ask for her, before I even come to her with anything, she'll be like, okay, well, do you want my opinion? Because if I give you my opinion and you don't like it, then what was the point? So one thing I do know about her, like, she gonna always be down for whatever, and she gonna always have my back, you know, regardless. And she's the person that keeps me motivated, or she's what keeps me motivated to keep going, because, baby, I didn't call her crying. I didn't call her, you know, laughing, need to tell her some tea, and she keeps me going. What is your craziest UH experience? Oh my gosh, this happened this year. So, like I mentioned earlier, like, the alarms went off. Like, I made the alarms go off in my, like, my little area, like, in my room or kitchen or whatever. Because we have kitchens in our actual dorm, but this is just the bigger one with the stove and the oven and all the extra stuff. So one morning I was like, I'm gonna get up, make me some bacon. So I have the little other skillet in my room. So I went to, like, make my bacon. I was having bacon, oatmeal, fruit, the whole nine, my orange juice, all of that. So yeah, cooking. I was on the phone, I was on FaceTime, and cooking. I ended up stepping away from the bacon, and I had the fire up too high, and I turned around from the bacon, and my bacon started burning, and it was burning, and the alarms went off. So there was that. My other sweet mate at the time, she was asleep. And then my other sweet mate, she was getting ready to go to class. And so I'm just up in there cooking, and the alarm starts going off, and I'm like yelling, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like, the freaking alarm is going off, like, it's loud, like, and then I open the door to the hallway to make sure everybody ain't walking out the quad. Nobody wasn't. So I was like, okay, it's just ours that's going off. And I went to my sweet mate's room. I was like, what do I do? Like, what do we do? I start fanning. That's not working. Because, usually when you fan, it will start to kind of calm down and turn off. No. So I call downstairs. I'm like, hey, my alarms go off. And so they were like, okay, well, you have to call UHPD. I said, what? Call who? They're like, you have to call UHPD because they have to come and manually turn it off. I was like, wow, bruh. Like, I'm finna have the police come up in my joint. Mind you, I'm pretty sure I wasn't even supposed to have that kind of cooking plate up there, but, So, yeah. Hold on. Let me say my grace. Amen. So, I call UHPD, and I'm like, hey, my alarm's going off in my room. And she's like, yeah, we already know. I was like, what? You know? She's like, It's good. Anyway, so then that's when the lady was like, she was real cool though. She was like, we have someone over to your room in a second. And I was like, how do you know which room it is? Like, how you know which room door to come towards? She said, my room number. And I was like, she already know my room number. So she was like, they'll be over in about a few minutes. As soon as I hung up off the phone with them, UHPD was knocking on my door, like literally. And then UHPD come. It's two police officers. They was cool. It was a black lady and a black man. And that was real cool. They was like, you cooking up in here? I was like, yeah. They was like, yeah, we can smell your burnt bacon down the hallway. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, like, y'all, when I hurried up and threw that bacon in the trash, put everything up, no evidence was out. Do you hear me? Nothing. All they walked up into that joint was a burnt bacon smelled apartment thing. Well, for a long time after that, I was scarred and I didn't want to cook in my dorm anymore. So, yeah. But eventually I got over it because I was hungry and I cooked. So, that was pretty crazy to me. Oh, I didn't even show y'all what it looks like. It's good. Real good. So I'm going to answer one more question and then I'm going to be done because I'm ready to clean up and go ready to lay down and finish this. So the last question is, what made me want to cut my hair? And by the way, it's gorgeous. So I decided to cut my hair because one, my hair was kind of damaged a little bit, so that was one of the reasons. And then 2, I just wanted a new look. Like, I just wanted something different. And I had been talking about cutting my hair for the longest, and it was just, when was I gonna do it? So I kind of knew I wanted to do it. It was just a when. And I'm honestly so glad that I cut my hair, because it just, sometimes hair can just leave just so much baggage, and sometimes the one thing you need to get rid of is your hair. So that's what I did, and best decision that I could have made. I just felt like I was going into a new chapter in life. I was turning 20 years old, so cutting my hair and just literally starting a whole new journey over, a whole new hair journey, a whole new age, a whole new chapter. So that's why I cut my hair, just to start something new. That is all for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly enjoy answering y'all's questions, and I hope y'all are able to take something away from my answers. So thank you, and I'm gonna finish the rest of this food, and it's gonna be lunch tomorrow. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as always, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Where'd you go?